Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So when I uploaded my last video, I received a comment where someone asked about the US college applications for universities from India, how to do that, and some questions specifically about ASU. So I just want to tell you guys that that is going to be my next video. I'll talk about how to apply to US universities from India, and I'll also tell you some information specifically about ASU and its application process. So that's going to be my next video. But for now, let's begin with our today's video. Number one, focus on quality, not quantity. By this, I mean when you set goals for yourself for a particular day or a particular week, do not say, okay, I will study 8 hours today or I'll study 10 hours a day. No. Set the number of topics that you need to cover or any number of chapters that you have to study. Let's say instead of saying today I'm going to study 8 hours a day, you should say, okay, today I'm going to try and cover 3 chapters. That way you're focusing on actually getting something done rather than just sitting and trying to stretch your study hours and not doing anything. When you focus on quantity, you would actually get the work done. If you're focusing on quality, you will just try and stretch the hours, and what you're studying would not matter. The number of hours you're sitting on your desk would matter. If you're completing, let's say, a certain topic that you're having difficulty with, but you're concentrating and you're studying well for it, and you only take like, let's say, an hour to complete it. But on the other hand, if you said, okay, I'm gonna sit right now for 2 hours and study, but you do not get anything done, obviously the better part is to get your work done in no matter what amount of time. Number two, practice using past papers. So I did IGCSE in 10th grade and I did AS and A levels in 11th and 12th grade. And for practice, there are all the past papers from all the previous years uploaded on Cambridge websites, which we can use. And I'm pretty sure that that would also be the cases with other boards. So whatever you have, either their past papers or just potential questions that can come in your exams, practice those. After you've done understanding all the material from the books, try doing those past papers or those potential questions that are going to be in the exams, because practicing what you learned, what you understand, that is going to eventually help you get good grades. If you just read your textbook and learn the material once, it's really not going to help you a lot unless you practice applying it on paper on actual questions that can come in the exam or have come in the exams. Because not only do similar questions appear in your actual exam, but you get a practice of doing those within the time limit and actually answering efficiently. Number three, and this is very, very underrated. A lot of people do not do this, and that is to start as early as you can. So my exams used to be in like early February, and my pre-boards used to be in December. And for my December pre-boards, I would start in October. And everything that comes in your boards also comes in your pre-boards. So I had already done all of the material, but I would do it again in January for my February board exams, or I would even start in like early December. So I would say give yourself at least 1.5 months before the start date of your board exams to start preparing for everything. At least a month and a half. That is the least earliest that you can start preparing. I'd say usually it should be like 2 months. If you're starting preparing 2 months early, you're good. You wouldn't have to panic at the last day or the night before the exams. So I'd say give yourself at least 2 or 1.5 months before the exams. And when you have that time, when you have plenty of time, it makes the syllabus more easier for you to understand as well, because you're not in the hurry of just finishing it. You have time and you're relaxed and you understand the material, and therefore you're able to do good in your exams. Number 4, and I think this might be the most difficult for a lot of people to do, but do not use your phone during your exams, like at all. I'd say try not using it during your preparation as well. Use it as less as you can, but once your exam starts, the first date of your exam till the last date, do not use social media at all. If you want to relax, you can watch a movie or listen to songs, that is fine, but I would advise you to stay away from Instagram or any kind of social media, because that really distracts you, especially a day before your exam. And since board exams are a lot of exams in a couple of weeks, you have exams multiple times in just a couple of weeks, I'd say do not use your phone at all during your exams. Just don't use it. And I know it can be difficult. The easiest way could be is to just give it to your parents. That's what I did when I was in 10th grade. I just gave my phone to my parents before my exam started. And I'd say that really helps. It keeps you focused, and it might seem really scary and just something you wouldn't want to do, but believe me, you'll thank yourself for doing it when you get good grades later on. Number 5, exercise. Exercise really keeps you energetic, and that is really the main purpose of doing it. When you have exams, you need to be physically healthy as well, to be in a good state to just study and apply yourself mentally as well. I used to exercise a lot, and you will have time to exercise when you're not on your phone, so I'd say do exercise during your exams. So I know it's exam season in India, and that's why I decided to make this video. I'd say an extra tip for motivation would be to imagine yourself on results day. Would you want to be happy, or do you want to come home crying? Obviously you want to be happy. Just thinking about that, you should give your best and study as best as you can and not think about the results much, and just stay positive. As I said, my next video is going to be about college applications to the US from India, and I hope to see you guys in that video as well. Thanks for watching this one. I'll see you guys. Bye.